Patrick Paul. Who was in the door? He opened the door. It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
He's so scary.
Patrick Paul out of Houston, 6'7", 305 pounds, just 23 years old. Plays exclusively at the left tackle positions there. 13 games back in 2022, 12 games in 23 with an 81.1 PFF grade. Pros wise, good length, strong, good anchor. Cons, small school. That's part of that. Again, Houston is not exactly the biggest school in the world. And that 81.1 PFF does scare me just a little bit with that because of that. I'd like it to be a little higher because it's a small school. He's playing that. Footwork is definitely an issue. Technique as well, and just not a second level guy. He's not as slow as Blake Fisher we were talking about earlier, but he's definitely not that guy you're sending after the linebacker in a run attack, because if you are, guess who's going to be wide open for the tackle? That's just the way he's going to be. I do think he's going to be a second round kind of guy, and I think again it's going to be partially because of that fact that there's going to be that run. And I think there's going to be like I really think the second round could potentially have like 6 tackles. I think it's going to be that kind of second round. And Patrick Paul definitely is up there in that category. As long as people like the tape enough and look at it and go, you know what, I can fix this, I can fix that. I like this, I like that kind of scenario. He's a guy that you're going to see when somebody needs a left tackle or needs to, even draft somebody to eventually take over the left tackle in a year or two. That's the guy you're going to look at. So not a bad pickup he would be, that's for sure. I think after what happened with Tank Dell there in Houston, I think people have a little more respect for, the Houston players, I should say, what happened with the Texans specifically for Tank Dell.
Yeah.
People have a little more respect for Houston, even though, Owens didn't really work out so well for us so far, but,
That's
see what happens.
Point.
We'll see what happens.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.